All right, thank you. Hi, everybody. How are you doing? We're talking about the exciting topic of AI. First of all, again, a big shout out to Anthony. I've known Anthony for so long. I don't even know how long, but years, over a decade, 15 years, 17 years maybe. And he has just been so committed in this space to helping entrepreneurs, to helping all of us to always level up our business. So shout out to him. He's been doing these summits for ever and just over delivering every single time. So if we can just say a quick thank you to him in the chat. It is a lot of work. Trust me, it is a lot of work and a lot of stress, as you heard him say. So shout out to him for and his team. He's got an amazing team, Michelle and his whole team for organizing all of this. So I'm here with my sister Lorette. Lorette, say hello. She's there.
Hello, hello. Here, let me just pop on real quick.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi. That's my sister Lorette, and we've been in business together for the past 20 years, having a really great time.
Like 10. Right, Alicia?
Say it again. We started when we were 10.
When we were like 10.
Right. How long have you guys been in this industry? So tell me in the chat. Salvatore saying, saw you guys at ClickFunnels Orlando. Yes. How are you? William is giving a thank you and a shout out to Anthony. So thank you for that, William. Well, I am so excited because my sister Lorette and I have been in this industry. Well, I've been in it for 23 years. She's been in it for 20, 21. And let me tell you, there's never been a more exciting time than now, the times that we're in with AI. And I know that you guys have been seeing it, all in your email inbox, all over the news, and the news takes different angles with it, right? You've been seeing it everywhere about ChatGPT, about different AI tools, and there's some fear around them, but so much excitement. And us as marketers, of course, the excitement is overflowing. How many of you are already using some tools? Give me on a scale of 0 to 5. 0 if you've not used it at all, and 5 if you're addicted like me and absolutely love it, using it at everything all day long, business and life, just so I can see where you guys fall on the spectrum. Okay.
I was going to say, we've got Mika. She said, new to all of this, happy to be here and learn. That's great. And then we've got a variety of numbers. We got 1s, we got 4s, we've got a +3. So we've got a variety of people. A lot of news. And
wow. That's okay, because wait till you see what I'm going to show you. I don't just have a PowerPoint today. I'm actually going to go live, and we're going to go live to ChatGPT. We're going to go live to Midjourney, just showing you what's to come. And I'm actually going to show you how to do different things. We're going to talk about how to talk to the tool so that by time this session is over, all of you will have such a knowledge about using these tools that you can really use it in your business. You'll understand how you can leverage it. You'll understand how you can cha-ching, cash in on it, and why you need to be in on it now while it is super hot. So are you guys excited? Yes, are you excited?
And Alicia, I also wanted to add on that as we're doing this presentation, it's not your typical presentation. You'll notice that we have a very relaxed teaching style, and we teach you in a way that we're speaking to just a regular person. So you may have seen things out there with AI talking about engineer prompts and this and confusing and over your head. Don't worry, that's not what you're going to get here. We're going to talk to you in regular terms so that you can understand and see the opportunities that are out there for you that you can do even if you are new. So get ready. You're going to have some eye-opening experiences here. So take some notes and have some fun.
Right. And also it's workshop style. So we're both here today so that when you ask your questions, we can also answer your questions, whether I answer them live on ChatGPT, speaking out loud, or Lorette answers back to you. Do not leave here without your question getting answered. Got it? If you got it, just say got it in the chat. Let's make sure everybody's paying attention and got it. This is definitely workshop style because it's fun. It really is fun, and I do want you to have some mind-blowing experiences today. Boom. That's my goal here today, is to totally blow your mind. So do me a favor. Anytime I just blow your mind with something, you're like, whoa, look at what it can do. Just say mind blown or give me the mind blown emoji. So I know that I got you. Okay. So I know it. All right, great. All right, so I'm Alicia. That's my sister, Lorette. And you know what? We've been talking a lot about AI recently. So we've been marketers. We've always used tools in our business, and we've used some generator type tools and AI tools early on. But when ChatGPT came to the scene and really made a user interface that was friendly to us, then it really took on a new level in our business and in our life. And so these are just some screenshots from Facebook about different events that I've spoken on stage at and what people said, and they're kind of just their reactions or different events that I've spoken at and what they've said to it. So I, know that you're going to enjoy today's session, and I'm excited about it. We also, Deborah Ashley named me the queen of AI, actually. She says the queen of ChatGPT here, but the queen of AI. So I have a lot of fun with it, and I embrace that. So why are we talking to you about AI today, and why is a lot of our focus going to be on ChatGPT? Well, it's hot right now, and while you think that there are so many people that know about it, it's probably like less than 1% of people that know about it that actually know how to use it properly. You'll be one of those less than 1% of the people after this session is over. So you're seeing articles. MIT is saying the economy is down, but AI is hot. Where do we go from here? Another news article says companies scramble to incorporate generative AI in products. Has anybody here noticed that like every company now is putting some sort of AI in their product, especially if it's like a software product? Yes, somebody give me a yes if you've noticed that. I just have noticed like everything is adding AI. There's some component of AI in everything now, or they're working on it. And Money Talks News says, 5 ways AI is changing your life and 5 ways to profit from it. And it says artificial intelligence is changing everything. And it really is true. And it doesn't have to be as complicated as a lot of people make it. And that's what we're going to show you. Dennis is like, heck yeah, that is so true. So some of our achievements with AI in our business, and I hope that you have some great achievements in your business pretty soon if you haven't had any yet with AI, but we've been getting new proposals into our business to do work, to do corporate consulting. The speaking is off the charts right now, like speaking everywhere in person and virtual events. So it's really something that it just tells me how hot it is right now. I used to speak a lot about freelancing and social media marketing, just marketing in general, but now AI, that's what everybody's looking for. We're also getting a lot bigger projects in the door. So a lot of times in our business, we'd get a project coming in and we just wouldn't even want to do it because it would either be too much work, or we wouldn't even want to reply to the proposal that we got in because it just looked like too much work. But now with these tools, and I'm going to show you, we're getting work done in record time. I'm even going to show you a tool that can make images for you. What's that tool called? Does anybody know? I mentioned it already, but let's see where my AI geeks are here. Anybody know what? In my opinion, it's the #1 tool to make AI generated images. One of my clients for social media marketing, their legal team, and it's a big client, so it's a big client, and they have to worry about this kind of stuff. They were worried about some of the images we generated for a campaign, and the images, were bought from a stock photo site, and those images that were purchased, they were of a car, and the car had, branding on it, obviously. So they were concerned about the branding. So we took the branding off the car, and then the legal team, graphic designers did it. The legal team is like, but it's still recognizable, and you're altering an image of a real car. So we're like, that's okay. We can make a car. So we made, it's just a concept car. It's a fake car. And the campaign moved on and the clients were happy. And they're like, how did you get a car that didn't exist? And we're like, that is our secret. So we're able to do bigger projects and, please our clients more and be so creative now. Also, less outsourcing. This is weird for us because we were known as the queens of outsourcing. Lorette wrote her first course on outsourcing in the year 2005. But now we're telling people, look, yeah, outsourcing, we still do it. But guess what? We're outsourcing less because we're using AI tools. We're also bringing in more clients in our business than ever before. And let me ask you this. Do you think that clients care, whether you're a freelancer, you're an agency owner, whatever business you're doing, do you think that clients care if you're using AI tools, if you're getting the job done faster, better, and you're more efficient than anybody else they've ever worked with, and they love the results? Do you think they care about the tools that you're using? Yes or no? Somebody tell me in the chat. Hi, Richard, I can see you. Do you think they care about the tools that you're using, or they just care about the results? Like, what do people that hire you care about? Oh, I wonder, what tools are you using? Or do they just care about the results? Everybody says results, right, Mary? Yes, everybody says results. And that is so true. Rob's like, they do not care about that. It's all about results. And that is so right. Carlos, results. Everybody is saying results, results. Katie Ann is saying, nope, right? Results. All about the results, people. And then our staff is happier. So I know there are some people on our staff who were worried when we first started really getting into AI, and they see me speaking about it, talking about it, and I'm training the team. But when we had a staff meeting, we're like, no, we want you to use it and use it, to all of its advantage. And now they are, and they're happier. Why? Because they get things done faster, less time, and, they're just happier overall. So you probably heard that fear of, a lot of employees have of getting, laid off. But here's the thing. We want every 100% of our staff, they have to, conform and use AI and get excited about it. And they are, because it's making their life better. So happier staff, increase in revenue goes without saying, decrease in expenses goes without saying as well. We used to spend so much on different tools. Now we're just using ChatGPT for everything, writing, and maybe one or two other tools. But we also spend almost $1,500 a month in stock photo sites, where we now only spend $300 a month in stock photo sites, and we generate our own images. All right. So what I like to think about AI as is progress. So we're saving time. It's helping us to be more efficient, and fill in the blanks. Like for you, what do you like to think of AI as? I'm saying it's progress, right? We're moving forward. It saves time. It's more efficient. Anthony said it in the beginning. He said something that's making my life better, getting things done faster, making my life easier, right? What about for you? What do you think about with it? I had a lady who commented on my social media. So she was one of my students, and she commented it on my Facebook page. And she commented about how she was able to do something so good with, AI thanks to my training. She took my course, and then she commented about how she wrote a 7-part email campaign in a minute. She's like, wait, I didn't write it. ChatGPT wrote it. But then at the end of her comment, she said, but I feel like it's cheating. I feel so much like it's cheating. She felt like it was cheating because she got help. So I asked her, I was like, have you used a washing machine? On Facebook, I asked her, have you used a washing machine in the past week to wash your clothes? And she replied, yes. I said, did you feel like that was cheating? Question mark. She's like, point taken. I mean, we don't feel like, washing machines are progress. We don't have to wash clothes by hand anymore, but we shouldn't use washing machines because we don't want progress. That's not what it's about. It's about progress and really moving forward. Keep moving forward. It's progress. You don't want to go back. You want to keep progressing. So what are we going to cover? We're going to cover 5 opportunities to make money with AI, right? But Just a warning again, it's going to feel like cheating, but it's just progress. Somebody type in the chat for me the word progress, right? It's progress. It's leverage, it's opportunity, it's advantage. Those are the words that I like to use, but especially leverage when we're talking about these AI tools. Mika says, love this. Yes. Okay, Rob had a good point. He said, we went to school to learn from teachers. It's another learning mechanism. Yep, it's a tool, right? William put in all caps, progress. Hey, Levette wrote progress. Yeah, it's really, really all about progress. And we all love progress as entrepreneurs. We love progress. It's change, but we love change. So we're going to start off with easy money way number 1, and that's course creation. Anybody here ever wanted to create a course? Anybody? Anybody ever wanted to create a course? While you answer that, I am going to go over to ChatGPT, and guess what? We are going to create a course together. Can you believe that? Right now, live, we're going to create a course together. If you guys want, would that be something you'd want to learn how to create a course from scratch with ChatGPT? Yeah, somebody tell me if they'd like that. Dennis says, I have a course on Udemy. Okay, Dennis, well, I'm going to show you how to create another course before you go to bed tonight and put another one up on Udemy. Yes. All right. Dennis said, let's do it. So good. So good. Yes, it is. All right. So I am going to show a different screen. Let's show my ChatGPT screen. Is that my Safari screen? We'll see in a minute. Yes, it is. So we are on ChatGPT right now. And let me make it a little bit bigger for you. I am on the pro version of ChatGPT. There's some default versions, but I'm on the pro version right now. And right now in the chat, I'm going to, let me make it a little bigger for you guys. All right, there we go, a little bigger. I am going to talk to ChatGPT about creating a course for me. So I would like to create a course. Well, what do you guys want to create a course on? Anybody here ever wanted to create a course? Let me see. Let me see. Okay. All right. So while you guys are typing that in, let me go ahead and talk to you about what my next course is going to be about. It's going to be about business credit. So the first thing that I do is I am training ChatGPT. So you want to open up a new chat. This is a new chat session. I haven't talked to you about anything else before. And in this new chat, I'm asking, what are the things that people want to know when it comes to business credit? So again, I am training ChatGPT. Let me just push the enter key right there. I'm training ChatGPT and asking, and I call ChatGPT Chatty. That's our common name. So I'm going to change over and start saying Chatty. It's just easier for me. So what I'm doing right now is I'm actually training it in the session. So I'm not coming in straight up and saying, I want you to write a course on business credit. No, I'm coming in and we're talking a little bit. So think about it as you're sitting across from someone on your team who's about to create something for you. So when it comes to business credit, people want to know these things. So it's talking about the different things that people want to know. And it really got into some things, and it's still going. So look at all this. It is still going. Yes, yes, and yes. All right, it's almost done. Now it's done. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell ChatGPT that I want it to create the course on business credit for me. So I am saying, act as a business credit expert. So ChatGPT can take on different roles, and please create a course outline on business credit. Make sure to include getting a DUNS number, getting a NAV, the importance of tier 1 and tier 2 credit. I have a typo there. Include what net 30, I should say, net 60 and net 90 mean as well, because these are things that I want to teach in the course. So whatever you're creating with ChatGPT, you got to personalize it and put you in it, right? It's not, don't just have it out of the box, right? Organize the course in modules and parts, and let's press go. All right, let's see how it does. So course title, Mastering Business Credit, a comprehensive guide to building and managing business credit. And now it's outlining my modules for me. Oh, the work, the hard work. So what do I do while Chatty is doing all the work for me? Someone tell me, what do you do while Chatty is doing all the work? All right, so module 1, introduction to business credit, defining business credit, the difference between business and personal credit. Part 2, major business credit reporting agencies. Oh, that's good. DNB, Experian, Equifax. Module 2, establishing business credit, setting the foundation, EIN, registering with the bureaus, getting a DUNS number. Part 3, navigating NAV. So I told it to organize the course in modules and parts, and it's so good at following directions. Thank you, Chatty. Module 2, and then here's all the parts right here. Do you guys see this? Give me a yes in the chat if you see this, if you're following. Kadeen says, have a cup of tea while Chatty is doing all of the work. Bridget says, this is so freaking amazing. Thank you, Bridget. Bard Jitka, did I pronounce your name right? Yeah, I'm not really a fan, so I'm loyal to Chatty. Me and Chatty are loyal to each other. So Dennis says, what did you type in to generate that? So I said, act as a business credit expert and please create a course outline on business credit. Make sure to include. So the first thing, act as. Second thing, please create a course on. And remember, Chatty knows about business credit. We just had this conversation about it. So he's going to, he's going to include those things that he put up at the top. And I said, make sure to include getting a DUNS number, these things that I want it to be included, and then organize into modules and parts, because that's how I like things to be organized, in modules and parts. Does everybody see this? Yes? Wow, it just keeps going. Recovering and rebuilding business credit. I didn't think about that. Strategies for credit repair. Okay. Monitoring and maintaining. So it's giving us a lot of content here for my course on business credit. Now, if I just left it here, is this a good starting point for me on my course on business credit? Yes or no? How long would it take you to make an outline like this for something that you wanted to create a course on? So it took ChatGPT about 1 minute and 20 seconds, something like that probably. I didn't watch for it to get to the end, but I'm guessing, around 60 seconds. How long would it take you? How long would it take you? Carlos says months. Lavette said it would take me forever.
And Alicia, I just wanted to jump in. For some people, they wouldn't do it because it's too much. It wouldn't even get done. But a lot of people are saying it would take forever. It would take me months. Right? Yeah.
Right. Mika says, watching with my mouth open. William said, mind blowing. Boom. There was our first mind blow. Kadeen, our second mind blow. So thank you guys right there. Okay. I'm making sure that everybody has a mind blowing moment before we leave. So I'm going to watch your name. Make sure you put in the word mind blown sometime before the end of this presentation. So that Anthony will invite me back to teach you guys. So, all right. So this is good. I'm so proud of Chatty. Let's do one more thing before we move on to the next thing, because I got so much to teach you. And this is so much fun. Are you guys having as much fun as I am? Isn't it fun? So what I'm going to say is I'm going to ask Chatty, where's the top of it? Okay. Module 1. So I'm going to say, write a script for me to read in front of the camera, because my course is going to be, in module 1, I'll just have a PowerPoint slide that'll say Introduction to Business Credit, and then I'm going to read it probably, but just on my teleprompter. Tip, I use Big View, another really great teleprompter tool. You can have it on your computer or on your phone. I used it today. Guys, I love tools. They make my life easier. So just follow me for all the tools that I'm going to drop to you today. Write a script for me to read in front of the camera for Module 1, Introduction to Business Credit. Okay. Write it in a casual and well, let me just do this first, and then I'm going to teach you something, okay? Let's do this as a teaching lesson. All right, so it's going to write the script for me to read in front of the camera. So welcome to Module 1 of our course, Mastering Business Credit, a comprehensive guide to building and managing business credit. I'm Alicia Lyttle, your business credit expert, and I'll be guiding you through this exciting journey as we explore the world of business credit. In this first module, we'll focus on the introduction to business credit, blah, blah, blah. We'll cover 2 aspects. Now I'm going to press stop generating because I don't want it to keep going. And I'm going to tell it to do this again, write a script for me. And then I'm going to say, my name is Alicia Lyttle. I'm going to tell Chatty a little bit about me. I have been using business credit for the past 3 years. I have purchased 2 cars and 4 investment properties with business credit. So when you are using Chatty, tell it as much as you can about you to personalize it, because you do not want this to be just some generic content that it's putting together. So I usually give it a little bit more, but in respect of time. So now I'm going to say, write this in a style and tone that is casual and friendly, and people feel like I am speaking to them as a friend. Boom, go. Let's see what happens here. All right. Hey there, everyone. I'm Alicia Lyttle, and I'm so excited to welcome you to Module 1 of our course, Mastering Business Credit, a comprehensive guide to building and managing business credit. As someone who's been using business credit for the past 3 years, I've seen firsthand how it can be a game changer. With business credit, I've been able to purchase 2 cars and 4 investment properties, and now I'm here to share my experience and knowledge with you like a friend. What do you guys think? Right? Was it the first one or the second one? If anybody says the first one, I'm going to tell Anthony to kick you out, because it is definitely the second one. Okay, Mika just had a mind-blowing moment. So did Carlos, had a mind-blowing moment. William said the flow is awesome. Bridget said it's so fun, so much fun. Lavette, like number 2, of course. Lavette, mind-blowing moment right here. And so here we go. So this is Module 1, Part 1, and we're done. So this is how you would go about creating your course. Now you would just copy and paste your outline into your Word doc. And I use Google Docs for everything. Copy and paste your modules. Use a teleprompter like Big View, or I'll talk about, Lorette, remind me to talk about at the end of the presentation, how you can clone your voice or use someone else's voice to do, like AI generated voices to even do presentations.
I don't know, Alicia, you might just blow their mind too much.
Okay, we'll calm down. So this is course creation. Now, everybody loved this? Yes, if you loved it, give me a 5 for a high 5 in the chat. If you loved it and learned something, I'm going to move on to the next one. So John, Dennis, stay tuned. Stay tuned. They're just asking, like, what about all these prompts? Oh my God, do you have a list of all your tools? Stay tuned. So here we go. All right, I'm going to keep going. So now, what if I wanted ChatGPT to write me a book on business credit? Like, I'm going to go speak an event, and at the back of the room, I need my table. I need to have a book. So everybody will come to my table, and I have a book, and I look good. How many of you want a book in your life? Anybody here want a book? Yes. Want a book? Yes. All right, so let's go. So now I'm going to say, we'll stay on business credit just for the sake of time. But now I'm going to say, create a book outline for me on building business credit. Include a chapter about my journey with business credit. And let's just start there. All right, let's go. Because why would I create my own outline? Book, Unlocking Business Credit, A Personal Journey to Financial Success. Introduction, The Importance of Business Credit, How This Book Can Help You Build and Manage Business Credit. Chapter 1, A Personal Journey with Business Credit, Alicia Lyttle Story. See, it remembered who I was. I told it who I was above. Discovering the power of business credit, overcoming obstacles, purchasing cars and investment properties. It remembered that from this session. That's why I said when you're talking about a new topic, you create a new chat, right? A new chat with a new topic. All right. Chapter 2, understanding business credit basics. Chapter 3, the business credit reporting landscape. Chapter 4, Chapter 5, Chapter 6, and it'll just keep going on and on. So now to write each section of your book, you are going to ask it to write that section, but let me just remind you that one thing that you need to do is give it some stories or personalize every section in a way that makes it uniquely yours. So when I look at this, I can put in something about me that makes it uniquely mine. I'll also tell ChatGPT, make sure you write it as if I am talking to people. So, it's coming from me, the first person, and not like some college textbook. And then I'll also tell it the tone and the style that I want it to write in. I do put it through AI content detectors still, and plagiarism detectors. And, those are two of the other tools that I like to use, and just make sure, and grammar, and spelling, and make sure that my end product is amazing. I should have put this video in here, but we did a book for a client recently. And so she was speaking as a keynote speaker at an event that we were at, and Lorette and I saw her, and I had spoken at her event 10 years ago. So this was a few months ago that we saw her. I spoke at her event 10 years ago. So we reconnected, and I just congratulated her on her speaking. And she said that in 30 days, she was speaking at another event. And I was like, well, you need a book for that event, because she didn't have a book. So I'm like, speakers need books. You need a book for that event, just even if it's one just for that event. So she's like, it's in 30 days. I'm like, well, with ChatGPT, you can write a book. It can be done in 30 days. Not only did we do the book in 30 days with her, but we did the book, the cover. It got printed and delivered to her at the convention center where she was speaking at. And Lorette flew in to go, or she drove in to go see her speak. And Lorette said she was the only speaker whose table was full. There was like a line of people waiting to buy a copy of her book and get her autograph. So, when you think about how can this help me in my business and what I'm doing, boom, possibilities are endless. That book was all about her personal story. There was nothing in it that was generic. And so a lot of people tell me you can't write a book about a personal story. Of course you can, just like how I just did that and it incorporated it. It was stories of her growing up, her inspiration from her grandmother, everything in the book. It's just ChatGPT wrote it better than I could or any writer on my team could. All right, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. So, just because we don't have a lot of time, I need to keep moving. And hang on one second. I'm not going to put the PowerPoint back up on the screen just to save time, but I'm going to see what I am up to next. All right, so the next thing that I want to show you, actually, I am going to just pull it up halfway. I won't take up the whole screen with it, but there is something that I wanted to show you on this PowerPoint slide. I'm actually using Canva. I don't know if you guys use Canva a lot, but I created this PowerPoint in Canva. I do use a lot of tools, so I could do it myself. And hang on. And then I just made it into a PDF to make it easy in case, I really focused on going live here. So digital wall art is the thing that we're talking about next. How many of you have seen, wait, before we get into digital wall art, let me see if any of you had any questions about course creation or writing a book. And at the same time, okay, all right, good, Lorette, thank you. Course creation and writing a book. Oh, okay, so, Dean is one of our students who is on here. So she has been with us since 2017. Well, I'm glad that you came on to watch, thank you. Canva does have PowerPoint in it. Well, not PowerPoint, but it has Canva slides. I don't use PowerPoint anyway. I only use Google Slides and Canva slides, I guess you want to call them. What AI and plagiarism tools do you use? Okay, I'll show that to you really quickly. And that, the apps that I have mentioned so far. Okay, so those were the two questions. All right, so the first one is ChatGPT. I'm going to send you ChatGPT in the chat really quickly. Let's see. So there is ChatGPT. I've sent the link for you in the chat. The pro version is $20 a month and the free version is free. So yes, you can get started with just the free version. So the pro and the free is what I recommend getting started with. And so the other tool that I'm about to mention is Midjourney, and we'll talk about that in just a minute. So, all right, let me answer the AI. Hang on. I think I need to go into. Hang on one second. I'm just gonna open my Chrome browser for a quick second, and go to my AI tools. AI content detector right here. So I'm going to send this to you guys in the chat. This is the one that I use, and I'll pull it up on the screen. And then I also use Grammarly as my plagiarism detector. Now, there's a bunch of different detectors out there, as you can probably imagine, but these are the ones that we use. And then Grammarly, let's see if I can log into my account. So as quickly as possible, I'm going to show you guys these tools. Oh, my screen is not showing. Thank you for telling me. Let's see. What am I trying to show? Safari. Yes, that's Grammarly. All right. So the first one is the AI detector. So if we go to something that ChatGPT wrote, and we copy it and we put it in an AI detector, of course, I would read it first and make sure that that's what I want to say and see if I could add anything, but we can click on check for AI content, and it can predict if the content is AI written or not. Usually I'd have to enter way more words. So when it says likely to be AI generated, it says I need to be less robotic sounding here. So what I would do is I would put this back in ChatGPT, and then watch this right here. You ready? Rewrite this in a more human-like and sassy. This is the tone that I always use when I'm writing. It's called sassy. You guys will have your own tone. I've got a whole sheet of tones and styles, but in a more human-like and sassy tone. My audience is both male and female. I do this just on my tone to make sure. And then it's going to rewrite it in a different tone. Now, here's the thing. This is a course. So when you're writing a script with ChatGPT and you're reading the script out loud on video, and on your camera, you're just showing a slide, are you worried about this? No. And you never say anything word for word anyway. But now you can take something like this and put it in an AI content detector, and then see what the AI content would come up at, and it's going to rank better, 75%. So it says probability 100% human, pattern 100% human, predictability score is a little low. So it says it's unclear if it's AI generated, so you can fix it, right here. I love this tool because it tells you exactly what to fix, and it makes it so easy. There's also other tools like Quillbot, which rewords it, and once you reword it, it can really pass the AI detectors. So lots of different things here. Don't have time to go through all of them, but let me just show you my favorite plagiarism checker. It's Grammarly. So Grammarly will also tell me what to change, but at the bottom, it has a plagiarism detector. And if you click the plagiarism detector, it will tell you if your content is original or is plagiarized. So it says, looks like your content is 100% original. Do you guys see that? Yes, AI is different from plagiarism detecting. Yeah. So AI detecting is like, does it sound robotic? And plagiarism is it getting this content from somewhere off of the web, right? So I check for both. And that's only really in a book and not so much in a course, all right? Okay, great. So now the next thing that we're gonna go to, I think I answered everybody's question. Yes, I think so. That was everybody's question. Wanting to make sure. Yes. Okay, great. Okay. So Grammarly plagiarism detector, they do have a free version, or you could also pay for Grammarly. Because of our large team, we have a upgraded version, but we had free for like years. So, okay, great. All right, so the next one is even more fun. Can you believe it's going to get even more fun? So what did we do so far? Course creation. What else did we do? We wrote a book. What are we going to do next? We're going to do digital wall art, right? Have you guys heard a lot about digital wall art and how these digital images are selling like crazy on Etsy? You know, the marketplace Etsy. Who here already knows that? Like, just give me a me if you already knew that. You've already seen all the hype around, you know, selling digital downloads, but it's so hard to get into because I am not an artist. I am not good at writing. I am not good at art, but I don't need to be. Carlos said this is fun, right? So, William, I'm going to tell you, stay tuned, stay tuned. So, but I'm now the best artist on the planet. Wait till you see some of this stuff. And yes, you know about Etsy, Livette. Yep. Yes, John. Okay, so here we go. All right, so I'm going to stop sharing that screen and we are going to go live to the internet. All right, hang on 1 second. Going back to my window. And now I do not have time to teach you guys how to set this up, but I do have training that'll teach you how to set it up because it's going to take more than 2 minutes. It's not hard, but it's a process. And when I teach, I like to teach slow and in steps so I don't leave anybody behind. And I couldn't do that in the time slot that we have today. So if you're okay with it, I'm going to blow your mind with some digital art. And then if you're interested, we can make sure at the end that you get the training on how to step-by-step get started, set up Midjourney, create an account, and that kind of stuff. Is that okay with everybody? If it's okay with everybody, just say okay in the chat so I can keep moving. All right, everybody says that's okay. Thank you so much. All right, so now I'm on something called Discord. Think of Discord as like your paper, the place that you get to create in. And it is through Midjourney, which is a design tool. And there were quite a few of you who said that you knew Midjourney. Who are those that already know Midjourney? Give me a 1. If that's you. Carlos, you've heard of Midjourney? Yeah, I use it. Okay, Dennis uses it. Okay. And so watch what we can do on Midjourney. There's so many amazing things that we could do. In that PowerPoint presentation, I meant to show it to you, but there is, for digital wall art, I'm just going back and I'm looking at it really quickly. There's just so many people making money doing this, and I'm going to show you how you can do it too. So let me just create something. Anybody here have, let's see, what always sells really well? Stuff for kids, right? So let's do something for a nursery. Anybody have a newborn or a grandchild? Let's create something for the nursery. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type /imagine prompt. So when I type the /imagine, I hit prompt, and this is what really tells Midjourney, let's create something amazing. I'm giving it instructions that I'm about to create something amazing. So let's try this. I want a cute cartoon baby giraffe. I want it like as a portrait, and I want it to be wall art. And let's click enter, and let's see what this creates. Bridget said, create it for something for over the crib. Okay, this will be on the wall. So let's see. You had to design a Starbucks Christmas cup the other day. Yes, okay. So it's creating some wall art really quickly. Now on Etsy, you can sell wall art for whatever you want, different prices. You have to, that's a whole nother training on how to do that. But wait till you see how cute some of these images are, and then you can tell me, would somebody buy this and print it or order it on Canvas and get it for a nursery? So let's see which one we like. It's still generating. So if you look over here on the right-hand side after my name, you can see that it's at 78% generating. So it's still generating. So we're going to let it finish. But as you see the progress, are they cute or are they cute? Come on. When's the last time you had a cute baby giraffe on your wall? All right, so now let me teach you something about Midjourney. We're opening it up here. So from top right to left, bottom left, right to left, this is the number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So pick an image. Which one do you like better? Number 1, number 2, oh, number 3, or number 4? Which one do you like better? All right, so whichever one that, let's see, the majority of you pick that you like better, 3 wins. So number 3, right here where it says U3, this is where I can upscale it, which makes it bigger. And now I can, sometimes I use other upscaling tools and stuff to make it even better. But for the sake of this presentation, I'm just going to make it bigger really quickly. And there we go. There is our cute giraffe. So we could download this giraffe and then have this as our digital wall art. When you sell digital wall art, wait, let me just show you one other thing. So this blue button right here is the regenerate button, and this is gonna generate more images for you. So if you don't like these 4, you're like, let's keep going. Let's keep going. It can generate another 4 for you. So it's generating 4 more. So basically for your shop, you take your, you download it, you know, clean it up if you want to, upload it to your Etsy store, and then when people buy it, there's a way that they automatically get the digital download and you don't do anything. So as it sells for the next 10 years, it just auto delivers, auto collect the money, auto deposits into your bank account. The first time I should say, Etsy auto deposited into my bank account, I was like, what is this? Skeptical at first about this Etsy deposit. And I was like, oh, Etsy. So yes, so there's some amazing things coming. Let's see. Yes, you connect Midjourney and Discord. That's what you do. You connect Midjourney and Discord. Suzanne, do you see my screen now? Dennis said, let's get some more options. All right, so here we go. And then, so here are some more options here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And then there are different styles. So for cartoons and those type of things, I have a list of, I don't have it with me open right now, but I have a list of like, I think 15 top styles. So you can, instead of just doing a cute cartoon baby giraffe, you could do like a watercolor illustration of a baby giraffe. So now you've got a watercolor illustration. Sky is the limit for what you can do. Oh my gosh, let's do Pixar. What kind of, somebody tell me, like, what's your favorite style of cartoon? Think about it, and it can create it in that style, or you can combine 2 styles, or you can just be as broad as saying, you know, create a watercolor. All right. So our first one was wall art, and that's our first one in Midjourney. Okay, Disney. Yep, that's a good one. So I can't get into everything about this, but I think Lorette's answering some of the questions here. So let me I just want to make sure that we keep going, but let me just look at these images right here. So here's the watercolor illustration, and here we're coming up with the Pixar of the baby giraffe. So let's keep going, And then let me just show you one more thing. So watch this. So imagine, and then we can do realistic photo of giraffe family in nature. And then let me pick a camera lens really quick here. So, you know, teaching you really quickly, one of the amazing things about this tool is that it understands more than you think it does. So when I'm going to tell it what type of camera lens to use, it knows this camera lens has a depth of field, all sorts of things. And so, there's other things that we could do with time of day and all that kind of stuff. Is it raining? Is it not? But just doing something simple. All right, let's look at these really quickly. I love watercolor. I don't know if anybody else here loves watercolor, but here we go with some beautiful watercolor illustrations. Somebody give me a wow in the chat if you like watercolor as well. William said, did you go to college for art? William, I went to the college of sit on my computer and play with Midjourney. That's my college. And you're going to go to the same college too, William. Are you ready? I have spent, I don't know how many hours, but I've generated probably 4,000 or more images on Midjourney just practicing in the past few months. Oh gosh, these are so cute. All right. So here we go. This was the Pixar style. Let me just shut that down. You can see it again here. Yep. Okay, cool. And then the last one was being more photorealistic. It's still generating, but when we look at this one, we can see that, now its mission was to take it more as a photo. Does that look like it's taken as a photo now? All right, you've got to check. Do the giraffes have more than one neck or too many feet? Because it is AI generated and you will find errors. But somebody give me a wow if you love this. I love it, right? So Bridget said, wow, that's crazy. Bridget said the photo lens was the trick. Yes. And so many tricks. Oh, John, that was the nicest compliment ever. Thank you so much. John just gave me the nicest compliment on this webinar. So that just made my day. Okay, let me stop crying, John, because you're so great. All right, so let's keep going. Digital wall art will sell. Can't get into the whole business model right now, but let me tell you something. People buy it. I buy it. My fiance bought me some digital wall art and it was like over $100 for it. And I created something. It's on my floor right now, but I've created things even more beautiful than that. And I'm like, just so in love with it. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is create coloring book pages. And you know what? I have to go back to my PowerPoints to show you guys this just for a mind-blowing second, going back to the PowerPoint. So this store on Etsy, it's called the Botanical Nook. Do you see that right there on Etsy? I'm using an Etsy tool that can tell me the monthly sales and the estimated monthly revenue. So this store is selling coloring book pages and they're only giving you 24 pages and you've got to print them yourself on your own computer. This is not even Amazon, people. They make you do all the work. So can you do this on Midjourney? How many of you think that you can create coloring book pages on Midjourney? Give me a me if you think you can do it. Yes, me. Robert said, where did you find the camera lens prompt? I actually called my friend Cassie, who explained camera lenses and all that kind of stuff to me, and took me to Amazon. She explained aperture to me, and ChatGPT helped me come up with the lens. But there's different lenses that we use for different things, but that's just an example. Okay, so Carlos said, don't tell it to your fiance, you'll break his heart. Yeah, he's not home right now, so he doesn't know. I'll put it back up on the wall. I was showing it as an example the other day to someone else. But I appreciate the gift. I'm just like, I can make better. It's fun. How many of you agree this is fun? Like, it's fun. And a great way to make money with fun tools, makes our life faster, easier, better, like Anthony said in the beginning. Okay, so wait, what was I about to show you? Coloring book pages. I asked you if you think, Dennis said, making money is fun. Haha, yes it is. Okay, coloring book pages. So yes, we can create all types of coloring book pages, but I would like to get a puppy soon. How many of you think I should get a puppy? I really want a puppy. All right, so I'm going to draw a puppy for a children's coloring book. So let's say single line coloring page for kids, puppy. And let's just create a simple puppy really quickly, coloring book page. But we can make a coloring book page For Dennis said a Cocker Spaniel. Okay, I could have put that in. Yeah, of course I could be specific about what kind of dog that I want, but I just want a puppy. Let's put in. Oh, you're saying I should get a Cocker Spaniel. Okay, Dennis, got you. So if you know anything about coloring books, so I showed you just one Etsy listing that's making, I don't know, almost $1,500 a month, selling 24 coloring book pages. So all they do, watch this, and somebody type in money when you see the money of what I'm doing, right? Let me see who can type it in first. Okay, instead of puppy, kitten. Da, 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 da. Okay, let's see how fast we can go. Instead of kitten, put bird. Do, 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 do. Okay, instead of bird, I'm running out of animals. Let's put frog. I just mean in my mind, right? And look how quick we're creating all of this. So there's our puppy. I like number 1 and number 4 the best. Our kitten is coming along. I think I'm going to like number 3. So let's see, our bird is coming. And what else did I do? Oh, a frog. So I'm waiting on the frog. Anybody see the money? Everybody's like, money, money. Kadeen said, mind blown. Carlos said, not just money, but time savings. Yes, so true, time savings. So I like puppy number 1. Puppy number 4, I'd have to remove the gray background. So what I would do next time is single line coloring, page for kids, white background, puppy, and you could just keep going. So I don't really like many of the kittens, so I'll regenerate the kittens to get another one. I do like one of the dogs. Oh, I love frog number 4. You know, frog number 4 is so cute, and he is perfect. Again, you have to look at fingers. Does the frog have, 8, what are those? I guess fingers and toes, and just make sure that everything looks correct. All the birds look good, right? So, all right. Actually, I like kitty 3 here. Okay. So Bridget just gave me a whole bunch of dollar signs. MJ finally blew MJ's mind. Bridget said the eyes sell. Yeah. Kitty number 3, those eyes sell right there. And I could say big eyes, Bridget. I could type in big eyes and it'll give me, kittens with big eyes. So I don't have a lot of time to do a lot of training on Midjourney, but there are so many amazing things that you can make with it. Let me just go and show you some of my images that I've made. As I talk, I'm just scrolling through so you guys can see and just be wowed for a minute. Aren't these cute? Like, those dogs are so cute. Look at them right there, right? This is a little bit more advanced, but I teach my students how to create a prompt like this, and then you get pictures like this, right? This was created on Midjourney, right? So a little bit more advanced, not hard. I didn't say hard, all AI generated. But one of my students asked me to create a wolf because she works with wolves. And as I created these wolves with her, she's like, oh my gosh, they are so realistic. Right? Panda's working at a laptop, whatever you want, it's not real. So Panda working at a laptop can be created. Got it? All right. I just got Glad a mind blow. All right. So getting some mind blows. RP says, wow, let's keep moving. How you guys doing? You want me to keep going? Yes. Tell me if you want me to keep going. Yes. Everybody's good. Wants me to keep going. Kung Fu Panda. I know, I tried. Oh, all right. Dennis says, yes, keep going. Well, because you say it, Dennis, we're going to keep going. So let's look at this. Mock-ups do well. And so selling mock-up images. This is an Etsy store called Mock City Studio. You can look them up on Etsy. This one mock-up that they have, a bundle, estimated monthly revenue on it, $74,624, right? So who's like, I'm getting off this webinar now and I'm going to make mock-ups. So let me show you how to make some mock-ups. So why do people buy mock-ups? So why would people buy a mock-up of a mug or a mock-up of a shirt? Does anybody know? Why would somebody buy that, right? I think I created some mock-ups for you here. Why would anybody buy that? So, yep, they would buy it for their products. Yep, Shopify users. Yep, other Etsy users. Absolutely. Amazon. Oh, yep, they would buy it too. Yep, anybody e-commerce? Yep, those are e-commerce. Glad said, can I be your student? Absolutely, let's go. How many of you want to keep learning with me? You don't want this to end, right? You don't want this to end. Dennis says, I use mock-up on book covers. Absolutely, that's right. So that store sells mock-ups of mugs, and they look just like this. And this is what we call a prompt. Here's the prompt that I put in to create it, just to show you how simple it is. Image prompt, and then all white ceramic mug on desk, no text, mock-up. And this will generate a mock-up of the mug. Now, we can do different things, like having the mug at a different level on a bookshelf, in an all-white background. Like, there's so many things that you can do. So that store is selling 54 different mock-ups of mugs, but they look different. They're in different backgrounds and different styles. And as you continue to learn, you'll learn how to do amazing things like this. You can learn how to do a close-up of a mug, or a mug in a hand, or a mug on top of books, or whatever you want. Then you do them for tumblers. Then you do it for shirts, people in the shirts, all this kind of stuff. But is this crazy or what? So here's the thing about Midjourney as well. They do have subscription levels. They're very affordable. I think it might be $30 and $60 a month for the membership, which gives you the copyright. Well, what do they call it? The commercial rights to use these images. So Midjourney says, okay, you'll have the commercial rights to use the images. So when you are ready, then you make sure, oh, more kittens just came around. Then you make sure that you get a paid plan. And I always make sure that my students have a paid plan when they're generating income with it as well. The free plans, there's free plans out there, but Midjourney was telling me the other day, it was like, hey, come back tomorrow for one of my students. Like, we don't have a free plan today. We're so busy. But all right, so all white ceramic mug on a pile of books in a library. So I misspelled pile. It's going to be like, what is a pike of books? So here's the thing. I just keep going. Now I'm going to fix it. Come on, Alicia. On a pile of books in a library, no text, mock-up, push enter, and there we go. Okay. Let's see. You are welcome, RP. I love doing this. Can you guys tell that I love doing this? Dennis said, I want to do design for merch by Amazon t-shirts. So Dennis, what do you want to design? Tell me something you want to design, because you can design all of the things that go on the front of your t-shirt right here on Midjourney. This is where it's so new. There's not a lot of people doing it yet, but this is where you could design those images for your t-shirts. Dennis, what are you trying to design? Think about it. All right, so it's generating just different ceramic mugs. So I wouldn't take the one with the words on it, or I take it into Canva and erase that. But you see how this one came up with two handles? I'm like, I don't want a two-handle mug. But this one on the far left, I really like. So number one would be the winner for me, right? Number one would be the winner for me. Okay, so let's keep moving. How are you guys doing here? How are you guys doing? Okay, so the next thing I want to tell you about is just selling your knowledge. Right now, we're in a time where people who have the knowledge about how to do different things with AI are making money. So as you learn, and I do hope that you choose to learn from me, different things, repackage it and sell it. So let's say you become amazing at selling digital wall art, graffiti style. So you could put together the different prompts that you now have created for selling digital wall art graffiti style, and people would buy it from you. Right now, it's the hottest time to get into this AI niche. People are buying it because it's valuable. It adds value to their life. It's interesting. It's fun. It's profitable. If someone buys from you what you've created, like your prompts for, creating digital graffiti wall art, and they create their own, they're going to make money from it. Like, it's World is a better place because of it. So it's like the best time to get in on it right now. You've heard it all over the place, but I'm telling you again, it's the best time to get in on it. What I found that's kept a lot of my students, and I'm teaching this, what's kept them from it before is just thinking that they had to learn something really high level to get into it. No, just keep it as simple as possible. Have fun with it because it's fun. Okay, so here's somebody, Art Print School, who's selling their Midjourney prompt guide. So just how I did prompts with you in Midjourney, they take their prompts, put it on a Google Doc, put the picture that it created next to it, and they sell it. So I just took this screenshot today just to make sure that it was current for you. So in the past month, they've made $5,885, 228 sales just selling their document on their prompts that they've created with Midjourney. So as you're working in Midjourney, copy and paste it into a Google Doc and then sell it. Now, do you guys see all the money opportunities that are out there? Hi, Celine. Celine, write your question for me again. I do not see your question. Computer processor, does it make the apps work faster? I don't think so. Really, no. I mean, like, will ChatGPT work faster if you have a better computer processor? Not really. So let's see. I'm trying to find this question I missed from Celine. Anything real estate? Absolutely, Celine. So, and yes, there will be a replay, but real estate. So you could create images for real estate. You could take a house that you're selling and put it in Midjourney to make it look better. That's a little bit more advanced. But because I'm in investment properties, fixing and flipping houses, I use ChatGPT to write all my real estate listings. So before I wrote them by hand with my glitter pen. Now I do not write anything for a real estate listing without ChatGPT, and it does an amazing job. I'm like, wow, I would buy that house. I would buy that house. It is so good. Isn't that true, Lorette? Lorette's read my listings and she's like, that is unbelievable. It's how we sell houses so quickly because descriptions matter. So when ChatGPT can write a real estate listing, when you know how to use it, you can tell it to write it in the correct tone and style, and that's what we teach.
And Alicia, right. we also have a student that uses it to do Airbnb listings.
That's right, Airbnb
listings. That as a service to help people improve their Airbnb listings.
That's right. That's right. Okay, so we can get some more questions later, but I want to get into one more thing that Lorette said I had to teach you guys here today. With the time, I was like, okay, I can only teach 5 things. What are the most important 5 things? And we went back and forth with what you would have most fun with and see the most opportunity with. So far we've gone over 4. I think it's 4. Is it 4? I think. So 4 things so far. Do you guys see the opportunity so far? Yes. Mika says, I see it clearly, the money opportunities. They're endless. Time to turn in my notice. You know, we've had people turn in their notice. They're doing so well with AI tools. Celine is in real estate investing as well. Celine, use it totally. I've used it to write cold calling scripts. And Celine, just a little trick between me and you. I'm like, write a cold calling script in the style of Grant Cardone and wait till you read that script. It's like amazing. I said, I'm Alicia Lyttle, use my name, but write it as if it was Grant Cardone writing it, and it does it. Carlos said, and people buy prompts. Wow, yes. Buy the whatever you're selling, people will buy it. Thank you. Kadeen said she's glad I'm doing this presentation. Thank you. Celine, stay tuned. I'm going to tell you in just a minute. All right, so the next thing is Lorette wants me to show you how to create amazing social media content using this tool. So let's go back to the business credit, because everybody remembers we were writing about business credit, right? And so now I'm going to ask ChatGPT, create 3 social media posts for to announce the launch of my course on business credit. Okay, just trying to get more space for myself. Course on business credit. The call to action, because us marketers always like a call to action, is to go to www.buyitnow.com to purchase the course. For the next, let's say, for the month of April, there is a 15% off coupon code April 15. Let's say use emojis and hashtags. Okay. Boom! Use emojis and hashtags. Let's do it. Post 1. Exciting news, everyone. My brand new course, Mastering Business Credit, is now live. Learn the insider secrets to buying and managing business credit like a pro. Don't miss out. Visit buyitnow.com to get your hands on this game-changing course. And guess what? Use coupon code April15 for an exclusive 15% discount in April. Hashtag business credit. Hashtag manager credit. I just love that. Post number 2, attention all aspiring entrepreneurs and business owners. My Mastering Business Credit course has just launched and it's packed with amazing tips and tricks to help you thrive in the world of business credit. Head over to buyitnow.com to purchase the course and unlock your true potential. Don't forget to use coupon code April15 for a special 15% off discount. Calling all go-getters. Unleash your inner business credit master with my brand new course, Mastering Business Credit. Dive into the world of business credit and level up your financial game. Visit buyitnow.com to purchase the course and be sure to use the coupon code April15 for a fabulous 15% discount during April. Don't wait. Start your journey to success today. What do you guys think? I mean, I can't write like this. There's no way. I can't do it. It's just impossible. I will try, but I will never ever be as good as Chatty. Thank you, Chatty. Thank you so much. So now I want to organize it into a nice table. So put this in a table format with column 1 having the copy. Column 2 has the hashtags, and in column 3, describe an image that would go well with this post. Bam! Because why am I going to think about the image that I need to put into Midjourney to create? So here we go. It's typing it into a table. There's so much it could do. What? So much it could do. Dennis just says, mind blown. So you guys getting it? You guys getting it? Yes, yes. Bridget, the tool on Etsy, I can't remember it. I need to go Everbee. I think it's called Everbee. All right. You guys loving it? You loving it? So let's look at this table. So here's the table. It says the image description, a celebratory image featuring a laptop, confetti, and the course logo or title. And then it's just giving us the different, just putting it into a table for us, because why should we do it ourselves? All right, now we're going to do a radio commercial. Lorette, you ready to do the radio commercial with me?
Okay, I'm ready.
Create a radio commercial for me. Have an announcer and the course founder, Alicia Lyttle, in the commercial. Are you guys ready for this? Yes? Let's go then, since you're ready. You're the announcer, Lorette.
I'm the announcer. Okay. Are you an entrepreneur or business owner looking to boost your financial game? Well, look no further. Introducing game-changing course, Mastering Business Credit, created by business expert Alicia Lyttle.
Hi, I'm Alicia Lyttle, and I've designed this comprehensive course to help you build and manage your business credit like a pro. With my expertise and guidance, you'll learn the ins and outs of business credit and unlock incredible financing opportunities for your business.
With Mastering Business Credit, you'll gain access to Alicia's insider secrets, tips, and tricks that have helped her purchase 2 cars and 4 investment properties using business credit. This course is perfect for anyone looking to level up their financial game and achieve success.
I'm so excited to share my knowledge with you and help you on your journey to mastering business credit. Together, we can make your financial dreams come true.
Don't wait. Enroll in Mastering Business Credit today and transform your financial future. Visit www.buyitnow.com to purchase the course and start your journey to success. Remember, with Alicia Lyttle's Mastering Business Credit, you're one step away from unlocking your true financial potential. Don't miss this incredible opportunity. Visit www.buyitnow.com and start learning today.
Isn't that crazy? RP just had a light bulb moment. Bridget, mind blowing.
Yeah. The thing about this is that when I would have never thought about doing a radio commercial. People still listen to the radio. And if I even did think of it, I wouldn't know what to write. Right?
That's right.
So, some people says, I'm feeling dumb. No, this is empowering you. This is making you smarter, making you feel so much smarter and so empowered and so much more knowledgeable. Like, this is amazing.
Amazing. Do you guys like it? Dennis is giving the announcer an Oscar. So you get an Oscar, Lorette. So you're asking, what was the prompt? Create a radio commercial for me. Have an announcer and the course founder, Alicia Lyttle, in the commercial. That's it. So up here, this was put this in table format. Someone saying, how did we get to create the table? I told ChatGPT to put it in table format. Yeah, I didn't do that. I told it. Rob said they thought I created an AI voice. No, that was actually Lorette. We do sound a lot alike. Do you guys think we sound alike? That is, Lorette and I are 2 years different. I'm 2 years older than her, so, but she was the announcer. Her camera just isn't on, so you couldn't see her, but she's there. So Megan said, mind blowing all the way around. It can just do so much for you. And that's the part about it that we love the most, is that it's like limitless in what it can do, and it can keep going. What else do you want? A press release? Let's do it. Create a press release. Create a press release for me. I would give it more information, but because of time, we can't do it right now. But Alicia Lyttle launches Mastering Business Credit course to empower entrepreneurs and business owners. And then it's going on and it's writing a press release for me. How much would you normally pay to get a press release written? And how long would it take? Me and Lorette had a press release challenge, like 8 years ago, when I won. It took me 22 minutes to write a press release when we hit the go on the timer. Now, how long does it take? How long did it take me to write that, create a press release for me? 3 seconds, maybe 10 if I'm a slow typer. And then it's even, going on to say all this great stuff about me. I'm like, really? It even gives me my own quote. Business credit is a game changer for entrepreneurs and business owners, but many people don't know where to start, said Lyttle. My goal with this course is to provide a comprehensive guide that empowers individuals to build and manage their business credit, ultimately unlocking their true financial potential. What? And then it gives a call to action because it knows it should. And then it talks about me, right? Remembering the things that it said about. Do you see how that when you know how to use these tools, that it's just, Carlos said, shocking. Carlos said, it's shocking. So many years wasted in school and college. Don't know if I'm crying of happiness or for time wasted. I have to digest all this, but I'm so excited for these new tools. Bridget said it would take at least an hour or two to write that. Yes, definitely. And a copywriter would charge a minimum of $100 to write a press release. Usually a good one, write something like that, $200 agencies charge to write that. So a lot of mind-blowing experiences here, right? So just constantly saying, oh my gosh, all the opportunities that are here. So now as you're thinking about, all right, I'm going to use this in so many different ways in my business, and you know that you're going to keep learning and leveraging AI to continue to grow and expand. If you're just starting out in business, don't start out without having the tools in front of you, the right knowledge about how to use it, and leveraging them, because from today onward, your life will never be the same. It won't. It will forever be. I'm happier. Lorette, are you happier? I'm happier because of these tools. I've always loved tools. Always loved tools. Lorette will tell you, I've always loved tools, but never ever in my 23 years of being an entrepreneur have I ever seen tools like the ones that we have today that allow us to start businesses by writing a sentence, that allow us, do you know, just the business opportunities that can be created for someone here who's going to start a press release agency? Do you know the opportunities that are going to be created from, all of you here today and the income that you're going to make? What is December going to look like for you when you totally and truly embrace AI? And what we're going to show you now is how you can work with us, and we can continue to teach you really how to master these tools, all the other tools that we use, because we have a bunch of tools that we love, and really how you can take advantage of the opportunity that's in front of you right now. How many of you are just ready to work with us? You're like, yes, I'm ready. Let's go. I'm ready to dig in.
I like William says his mind blew up a while ago. Like it already blew up.
It just blew up. William, I think that the best thing about this really is as we look at how we're truly taking advantage of this is we're saying to ourselves, I know that I can do this. This is something that I could do. Lorette knows the first time that I saw AI tools, I was speaking at a Walmart event and I just couldn't use it. It was too complicated. But now with the right training, anybody could use it, right? With the right training. So everybody's yes. So yes, we have an amazing deal here, an amazing deal. I'm about to show you the deal that we have here. So this is our club. And in our club, we have AI tools, courses, master classes. I'm going to dig in just a minute. We do live sessions, so we have replays, we've got bonuses, we've got extended trainings, especially on ChatGPT and Midjourney. And the best thing is that we meet twice a month. So we meet twice a month live with me and Lorette. We show you what's, trending, what we're using, and answer any questions that you have. So on the last one, a few of our students had things that were happening in their business. So we're able to help them with their clients that they've now gotten, or the new business that they've not gotten, or their ideas that are off the charts, or even, somebody had, how do I write a speech for my mom's 70th, it was like our 70th birthday or something, and she was doing a speech. It helps you do everything in your life. So let's dive in and look at the AI tools really quickly. This gets updated every month or a little bit more than every month, but here are some of my favorite AI tools. You'll see that this tool right here is launching in 1 day and 16 hours. If you're watching this live, 1 day and 16 hours. And what it does is it summarizes, well, I'm only going to tell you one thing that it does. So it transcribes YouTube videos and gives you a summary for the video. But do you know what else? I teach you how to change something within its settings to write a YouTube comment, right? And it can write the YouTube comment for you that you cut and paste on YouTube, which will drive more traffic back to your YouTube channel. And if you don't have a YouTube channel but want to do it as a service, YouTubers will pay you to do that. But that's what we do. We show you new tools, why they're cool. This is just a free extension, but not just how to use it. But this one was hacking it a little bit to get a different result because I couldn't find a tool that did what I wanted. So I was like, let me try something. And it worked. And I felt good.
And Alicia, I wanted to just say something about the tools, is that you may see when you're out there, people are like, I got 1,000 AI tools, oh, 500 AI tools. Well, we don't want 500 AI tools. We don't want it. We just want the tools that we know are going to help us for our business right now. So we sift through those 500 amazing tools and just whittle it down to the ones that work the best and that are really going to help you for your business. We're not going to give you ones that teach you how to code Python for whatever. Like that's irrelevant for us and irrelevant for probably most of you as well.
Right. And I think that the thing that our students appreciate is that we sift through all the tools, show them the best ones, exactly how to use it, but how we're using it as well. So make sure that you jump into that tools section. All the videos are under 10 minutes, really easy to consume, but you're going to find the tools that you want that'll help you in what you're doing, and I hope that you love them. The next section is courses. So every month we put a new course in. The first month was how to write and publish a book in a day with ChatGPT. oh, I can't reach the book, but two of our students published their books and I bought them from it on Amazon. My commitment is if you publish a book and put it up on wherever, Lulu, Amazon, Etsy, I will buy it from you. Let me be your first buyer. So yeah, we've got quite a few of our students doing that. And then the next one is Mastering Midjourney. So the first one is ChatGPT, Midjourney, Canva kind of combined. The second one, Mastering Midjourney, right here. When you look at it, you can see somebody was asking me how do you sign up. So this is the beginner's walkthrough is the first thing that you go through, and then signing up, setting up your team. If you have a team, we have a team, so we put them on it, loading it on your phone. Yes, I have it on my phone. I have ChatGPT on my phone too. And then inspiration, how to create coloring books, how to lay out your coloring book, and then how to create photorealistic people, insects. These are all my images that were created on Midjourney, by the way. And these are the trainings that are in there. Isn't this cool? Patterns that you can create, you know, wallpaper, digital paper for clothing. So different patterns right there. And cartoons, which, you know, that's one of my favorite because it's cute. So every month we've got new courses. You can see that the courses are there. And then let me go back. And then we have master classes. So these are, you know, when I'm doing a special training, you'll see the master classes in this section, how to create micro courses. So if you're interested in your course, I did a small snippet of it today, but there's an extended training, how to use ChatGPT to create content you can sell. So we do that as well in that one. And then, sorry, let me just go back to the home page. I've launched so many windows. Then we've got our replays here. Then we've got our bonuses here. So let me show you our bonuses really quickly, because I know that you guys will love this. How many of you guys are just ready to get in? You're like, just give me the link. If you want Lorette to just send you the link, just say link in the chat. But here's the first one. It's the weekly podcast. So every week I do a podcast. Now this podcast will only show up for members on their iTunes or Spotify or whatever. Apple, but it will not show up for anybody else. So you have a special code so you can see the podcast that nobody else can see. So it's a weekly podcast from me to you with, you know, keeping you up to date. The thing is AI is moving so fast. You are using us to keep you up to date, right? So all you have to do is understand that we do our best to keep you up to date, and we love it. And then we have a members only Facebook group. So you can join this Facebook group, and this is where all of our members, sorry, we don't have to play that. That's where all of our members are chatting and we're helping them. So anytime you have a question, post it in the Facebook group and I'll answer it there. Loretta will answer it, or our team, or someone else. We also have a one-on-one onboarding session with you. So you'll meet with your onboarding coach who will show you how to find everything, navigate everything, and get started. It is not a group session. It is one-on-one, just so that, you know, you feel comfortable, can ask questions, that kind of stuff. And then we have office hours. If you have questions, come to office hours, and I'm live on ChatGPT. I'm live on Midjourney and showing you how to do those things that you need to do. And so the thing about everybody's like, link, please, link. If you want the link and Laurette to give it to you before I go back to the slide and show the link, just say link and Laurette will give it to you. The thing about this is what you'll get today is not only will you get a lifetime membership, I should go back to the slides now. Where are those slides? There they are. Going back to the slides. Hang on one second. I shut my slides down, so I need to just open them back up. All right, here we go. Oh, I think that's the old slides. All right, it's okay. Let me just open it back up here. And here we go. So it's called the AI Experts Club. What you guys get today is a lifetime membership to it. So all the modules that are in there. And yes, you'll still get, you get weekly members, the weekly members podcast, the private Facebook group, the one-on-one onboarding, office hours. Oh, and a weekly newsletter. I didn't have that in there because that is sent to you in email. I forgot to mention that. So every Monday you get a newsletter from us with, again, latest and greatest, also with updates in the membership and anything else that we want to tell you. So it is only $4.97 for all of this, including all of the updates. I see you guys asking if that is yearly. It is a one-time price.
And Alicia, I wanted to jump in that there's a lot of ongoing touch points. Do you see that? Like every week there's a podcast. We have a Facebook group that's constantly active. The one-on-one, we have office hours is every other week, a weekly newsletter, lots of contact with us because we know that AI moves so fast. We can't just give you a course and walk away. Like that's just, it's not a good idea. Right? It's not practical. So we make sure that we're giving you ongoing content, ongoing training to keep up with everything. So you don't have to. You don't have to be the one sifting through the tools. You don't have to be the one to know what's the hottest thing coming out right now. That's our job, right? That's what we do, and we pass that on to you.
Yay. We also have an exclusive boot camp just for you guys. Our other members do not get this. So if you have questions about it, you'll ask us directly and not in the Facebook group because they'll be like, I did not get that.
Yeah,
so it's
only like a private for you guys. Don't talk about it because people will be like, wait a minute. Why do I have it?
Yeah.
This is virtual.
Yeah, wow. It's a virtual boot camp, but it's only for you. So like Lorette's saying, don't tell the other people in the group because they do not get this. This is just for you. And so we have a mini mastermind coming up. I think it's in 10 days. Don't worry, we will send you all the information on it. It is virtual. It's called Easy AI Money. And here I showed you like the broad overview, but you didn't actually get to see it's being set up on Etsy for those of you that are interested in that. You didn't actually get to see how to set up a coloring book. We just had to go like quick. So in Easy AI Money, we're going to show you the actual stream and what you need to do to get set up step by step live. So if you have any questions and if you want to do some of the stuff at the same time, then you can do it at the same time. So that boot camp, I am so excited about, and we're gonna open the doors. I'm just reading what you guys. Yes, it's just a one-time payment. It's just one time. Everybody's asking, is it monthly? Is it yearly? It's a one-time payment. Okay. So yes, this mini mastermind, we're going to work one-on-one, and I mean, we're going to work with all of you, but we're going to work with you on the Easy AI Money, and not everybody gets that. So I wanted to make that clear. All right, let me go to the page to help you guys sign up, and then we will answer any questions that you have. So let me just help everybody sign up. I see a few of you want to go to this page.
I mean, this is, if you thought that this training was mind-blowing, which I know you did, right? So I know that you felt that gave you a lot of value. We saw the comments, and that was just the tip of the iceberg, right? So now imagine getting this on a consistent basis. So go ahead, Alicia, walk through the page.
All right, I'm walking you guys through the page. You ready? You ready? Okay, so on this page here, the first thing that you're going to do, self-explanatory, put all your contact information here. You're putting all your contact information there. And then you'll see what we talked about on the right-hand side. The only thing you will not see is your exclusive bonus on that side, because that's just for you guys. So we will email you about that. There are 3 different payment methods. You can pay $4.97 a one-time payment. You can pay 2 payments, or you can pay 3 payments. We just want to make it so that everybody can get in. And then you'll put your either use credit card or PayPal, and then put your number in here and press complete order. And that is it. That's it. That's all you have to do to get started. The rest of the page, just some testimonials from our students. And, you know, we appreciate all of them, but just walking you through, that's it. So you'll start right here with your contact information. Make sure, you know, check the box, all that kind of easy stuff, and keep going. So let me see. I'm going to get to all of the questions. And you know what? Let's do for number 1 and number 7 to sign up. I would love to do just a one-on-one session with me and you. Lorette, you can come too. Lorette's my little sister. We have a lot of fun together, so you guys will see that. I just tease her a lot.
So, hey, Alicia, I just want to say, Bridget says, I just signed up. I'm so excited. What an awesome deal. Thank you, Alicia. You rock.
Okay, well, Bridget might be number 1 then. So if you're in,
great offer. Thank you.
If you're in, say I'm in the chat box so I know that you're in. So Bridget, we will be meeting one-on-one if Lorette confirms that you are the first one in. Say it again, Lorette.
So let me confirm. Yeah, Bridget was the first.
Okay, Bridget was the first. All right. And then number 7, lucky number 7, you will also be getting a one-on-one session with me, and we'll have some fun. And Bridget said, awesome. I love it. So, all right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Actually, Lorette, we could even take the next names and do a raffle. So we'll do a raffle for, I think, the next names and do number 7. So, oh, Mika is in. So welcome, Mika. Mika is in. Now, while you guys are filling out this page, I would also like to answer any questions that you have. So if you have any questions, let's see, review the.
Alicia, I also wanted to point out, there are the 3 different payment options, but just like anything else, you're going to save money if you pay in full.
Right.
So, there's obviously, more money if you pay the longer you extend out the payments. So we do recommend the pay in full. Just get it over with, and you get lifetime access. And you get the mini mastermind that comes with it as well. So Bridget says, come on, guys, you should all join this. You can't lose. Alicia and her team are amazing teachers and great business consultants. Thank you, Bridget.
Megan says, send me the link to get this, please. Megan, are you asking for it in email instead of in the chat? Lorette, can you put it in the chat one more time? So Lorette's going to drop that link in the chat real quick. She's going to drop the link. So Celine, the 3 payments are 3 payments of $197. Do you see that here, Celine? Making sure that you see that, the 3 pay of $197 right there.
John's in. He's been waiting. John's like, send me the link.
I know. John, you've been great. You've been great. And then let me see. Somebody else had a question. Oh, Adam, what do you mean? Do you understand Adam's question, Lorette? Look at Adam Harris's question. Bonnie said, I'm in. Yay, Bonnie. Welcome. Bonnie, you were kind of quiet during this session. It's always the quiet ones that really rock it too. So I'm excited to see you rock it. Right, Bonnie? I know you're going to rock it. Tell me something about you.
Adam, were you saying, did you want us to just explain it a little bit more? Is that your question?
Oh, okay. Yes, that's it. Okay. So we'll review these bonuses and then your bonus just for you guys, because Anthony said, make sure you do something for my people that nobody else gets on the planet. So we're like, okay, because we love him. So bonuses in the program is every week you'll get an audio podcast from me. So there's a bunch of different apps that you can use for podcasts that you can access it. So it's just me talking to you. It's members only. So it's, very much content for you as a student to learn, right? We have a private Facebook group. You can ask a question anytime. It's a great community. I would say it's the #1 place for quick support because it's on my phone and Lorette's phone and our team. So we see the questions the fastest. So the private Facebook group. And then we have a one-on-one onboarding. This is with a coach. So we actually have a coach that goes through everything with you. We found that for our students to really consume something the best and have the greatest success is to give them the opportunity to have a one-on-one session. You can set 30 minutes to an hour and just get onboarded. This way you'll know how to sign up for ChatGPT. If you don't have it yet, she'll walk you through that. She'll show you where all the training videos are if you have any questions. So she walks you through everything in the membership, one-on-one on Zoom, just you and her. So I definitely recommend that you do that. She shows you the Facebook group. Make sure that you're in. It's huge for you guys. It's really huge. And she's nice too. So if you're like, can we review this again next week? She'll say, sure, and put you on the calendar again for next week. There is no limit to that. She also does our accountability coaching, and it's also a free bonus for you guys. So if you tell her, like, I want to write a book and I need someone to keep me accountable, and she'll ask you too if you have any goals that you want to be kept accountable for, then you set another time on her calendar for her just to follow up with you and see where you're at. Sometimes, how many of you are like that? I definitely am. Like, you need someone to follow up with you. And then we have office hours twice a month on Zoom. It should say twice a month. So it's 2 times a month. Is 2 times a month bi-weekly? That sounds like 2 times a week. Is
that wrong?
I don't know. We should ask ChatGPT. So
what's the proper wording for that? Twice a month.
Twice a month. we have Zoom office hours. So it's interactive. You come on unmuted, so mute your mics when you come on, but we do that so you can unmute your mic and ask me any question that you want, or ask Lorette any question. Interactive learning, it's a lot of fun. If nobody has questions, and I just teach something. So last time somebody wanted help.
It was great. The last office hours, so many people we had quite a few people saying it was way more than they expected. You know, they just thought, you know, you ask questions, but Alicia is doing live demos, asking questions, like very interactive, very engaging. You should never walk away not knowing what to do. Like there's so many opportunities to ask questions, to get help, to get support. And I wanted to point out that testimonial right there from Martin. So did you guys like the style of teaching that Alicia, did you feel that it was down to earth, right? So Martin was saying that the casual presentation of the training is very refreshing. It helped me change my mindset, and I think it did for a lot of people, about ChatGPT and AI. This has been the greatest benefit for me. Many other trainers have made prompt engineering complicated, more complicated than how you presented it. And I have to agree with Martin. I think a lot of you probably agree as well.
Thank you, Lorette. And I do not pay Lorette to say good things about me. She'd prefer not to. So as my little sister, no, I'm just.
And Iris says, I've been quiet, listening and learning. Thank you for the great training. You made complex AI so user friendly. Thanks, Iris. Well, I'm saying it's me, but.
James says every other week is bi-weekly. So you were right, Lorette.
So I did it right. Okay.
All right.
Welcome, Iris.
Welcome, Iris. Hal joined. Welcome, Hal. If I missed you saying your name and you joined, let me know in the chat so that we can welcome you. Adam, you are welcome. Oh, and then the one-on-one, not the one-on-one. I say one-on-one because it's just with you guys, but the group training that we call Easy AI Money, just with you, walks through in detail how to get set up with these Easy AI trainings. So like how I showed coloring book, obviously we didn't have enough time to walk through all the steps, but I wanted to. Could you tell? I wanted to keep going. Lorette reminded me before this started, you have a time limit. Do not go over your time limit. She even confirmed with Anthony while I was speaking, when is Alicia supposed to end? Because I will keep going.
Alicia will go forever. I gotta cut her off. I'm like, that's enough.
I will keep teaching because I love it. So
Mary says, what's the deadline to register? Well, Mary, I would definitely, because our training for the mini mastermind is going to be next week. So you got to move fast, Mary, if you want to make sure to get on that mini mastermind. Of course, we can record it, but you want to be on live. You want to be in live. So I would definitely recommend signing up right away.
Right.
A question. Oh, yeah. So I was just there's a question here on people asking about ads and stuff. So we don't teach you how to run the ad, but we teach you how you can create the content for the ad. So there's, two parts of running ads. You got to create the content, then you got to run them. And the content is pretty hard, right? I think it's complicated. You got to know what to say, and you should see, it's awesome how we can teach, how Chatty can tell us how to set up. It even walks you through, like we've learned how to ask it to teach us how to set it up, to teach us what to put in for the keywords. What do I put in for my headline? Who do I target? Like it can do all of that. So yes.
Lorette, you need to make sure that CD gets that video on that. That was mind blowing. Or we'll do it again. But we created Google Ads and then we said, how do we set it up? And the detail, we asked it a specific prompt, but what we got back was more than we expected. And Lorette swirls around in her chair. Maybe I swirl around in my chair and we're like, oh my gosh. If we didn't know how to create Google Ads, this is step by step. We didn't know what keywords. It tells you the headline. It tells you everything and where to put it. Boom. Yes. We were boom.
Oh my gosh, Megan. Megan, I think you are psychic because Megan is number 7. She said, hopefully I'm number 7. Wow, Megan. Wow.
Wow, Megan.
You are number 7.
Megan's like lucky number 7. Is Orlando your real last name, Megan? Is Orlando really your last name? You're welcome. You're welcome, Wayne.
So Megan and Bridget.
Megan and Bridget so far. Okay, great. I love that. So VSLs. So you would create the script. Have I done that yet? And here's the other thing. There are some things that I haven't thought of yet or haven't done in video yet, but as soon as people ask for it, I do it. So when you get into the Facebook group, you'll see that people ask, how do you do this or how do you do that? And I just create a video and I give it to them. And so like CD had any info on creating VSLs? Well, CD, oh, where's my phone? I'm going to show this to you real quick because I do have a few more minutes. So what I did was in ChatGPT, I had it create a script for me. So I had ChatGPT create the VSL, right? Gave it some specific things to create the VSL. And then I'm using an app called Big View. I'm going to show you what it looks like real quick. It's that purple one right there, Big View. Oops, did it move? I keep hitting my phone and it moves. Do you see it as next to my Hulu app, Big View? I have like pages of, oh gosh, it was opening now. Anyway, it just opened up and then you put in the script right here in Big View. So this is the script that is generated by ChatGPT. I can't see myself, Lorette. Can you see this? Can you see what I'm doing?
You can't read the screen.
Oh, yeah. Okay, now can you read
Yeah,
it?
now you can, yeah.
Yep. So it put in my VSL, and then all you do is you click on that icon right there for a camera, and then you tell it what speed you want it to go at, and you turn it right like this, and you read the script. So I would press record. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let me ask you a question. As an entrepreneur and as a business owner, do you sometimes feel stuck? Have you experienced the dreaded blank screen when you stare at your computer and don't know what to write or do? How about when you know you need to create content like proposals, social media, website content, or whatever it may be, but you just don't know where to start? Right? And then I press stop. And then right there is the VSL. Can you hear that, Lorette? I don't think you can. Let me turn up my volume. Could you hear? There we go. When you know you need to create content like proposals, social media, website content, or whatever it may be, but you just don't know where to start. You know, that's what I just recorded. So, wow. I'm so in love with today.
So I already had the question, do you have a framework on how to create courses, books, social media content, and so forth? So yeah, so inside of the training, we actually have an entire course called Write a Book in a Day. So that is, you remember every month you get a new course. That is there's all your notifications of people who joined. How to write and publish a book in a day. Yeah. And then the social media, we do have different training within there, but we should actually, Alicia. So another thing that we love is that if you guys have
that's what I was about to say.
You know, if you have things, can you do a training on social media? So we need to do a specific training just on social media, and we will do that. Right. Just let us know. Let us know what you need.
Yeah, and that also helps us too, because sometimes I don't realize, I'm like, oh, what I just did. Can you hear me, Lorette?
Yes, yes.
I was like, what I just did would be a really great course for everybody. So like the VSL, now that CD said that, it's going to be so easy for me to record what ChatGPT wrote and how I did it on my phone, and then uploaded it to Vimeo and put it on the page, right? So oh, thank you, CG. Thank you. Big View is the app, CG. It's called Big View. So it's like a teleprompter, but it used to only be on the phone, and now it's computer-based. You can put it on your computer and read it. And it has this AI eye technology where you're like, I didn't even know I was looking at the camera. I don't even know how it does it, that AI eye technology, but it makes it look like you were looking and talking directly to the person. It's amazing.
So those of you that joined us, congratulations. I want to make sure that as soon as you joined, it should have automatically logged you into the site. If it didn't, let me know. And then you should also get 2 emails. One email is going to be your login details. And then the second email is just a welcome email from us. The welcome email from us usually has a little bit of a delay, but you're supposed to get 2 emails. And then you're also going to get one probably tomorrow with the details on the extra mini mastermind that you have just for you. Okay? So if anybody has any technical issues, let us know so we can get those fixed.
And there is the app, Big View Teleprompter. So that's what it looks like, Big View Teleprompter. It is amazing. So I would highly recommend it. I'll put that in as maybe one in the tool sections. You guys have it. And anything, so I was saying that, and I think you said it too, kind of, Lorette, but when you guys request for us to do different things, we'll do different trainings. Just ask how to sell the content students are creating. We haven't put it in the membership yet, so we can do that for you, Mary. I mean, the huge money-making opportunities, that's really the special session that we're having for you guys. Make sure that you're on that special session, or you just watch the recording. Lorette can put the recording in the membership site, locked only to you. So that's probably what she'll do, just lock it to you, and then you'll be able to get it within there if you're not on live. So don't worry if you can't make it live. We record everything, everything. The money-making opportunities with these tools right now are too numerous to talk about, but our students are doing everything from, I mean, some of them have somebody started a press release agency the other day, and already has clients. People are using it in their social media agencies. We both have social media agencies, creating content. Lorette, how long did it take Dadrian to create content before ChatGPT? Like a campaign for a client, a 30-day campaign?
3 to 5 days.
3 to 5 days to create the whole campaign for the month, right? And now when she uses ChatGPT, how long does it take her?
Less, I mean, a couple hours.
Yeah, a couple hours and she's done. I mean, the time savings in our business has been so dramatic that, yeah, we always share those experiences with everybody.
So some people are getting, again, when is it going to expire? So once again, next week, we will be having the extra special session just for you. So I would definitely get in as quickly as possible so that you can be on live during that session. So I will more than likely send out an email tomorrow with all the details to join and register for that special session that's just for you. So get in now as soon as you can, and make sure that you're on that session for next week. Okay.
And we're gonna have to wrap it up in just 1 minute because the next speaker is coming on. But Glad and Mary, if you need Lorette to follow up with you, you can put your email and she'll follow up with you if you want her to follow up. Celine, I'd like to know how to write and distribute a book. So in that course, it shows you how to write a book, how to even upload the book. I show you the person that I hired to format the book for like $20. It's so cheap because I'm not going to format it myself. I show you how to upload it to Amazon. And then if your book is really good and you want it with a publisher, then I introduce you to a publisher. So that last lady we talked about, Tracy, she had a meeting with the publisher yesterday. She's so excited. She's like, can't wait to see her book in the, what do you call it, Lorette? In the airport is what she's excited about. So, okay, Mary and Glad.
Yes, Carlos, yes.
Okay.
How to create social media like shorts and so forth. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, and I've got the email addresses that need help. All right.
Yes, Carlos, we have a full course on that. So just remind me and I will make sure that you can get that. And I show how I create, like everything with Chatty. So Chatty and Big View, those are my two. Somebody asked about AI generated voices. If you saw me do that on social media, I'm using a tool called Descript. Next month's training, or the next training that's coming up, we're going to show, we call it AI cloning, but it's really how I've cloned my voice in a tool so that my team can make tutorial videos. And it is in my voice. Honestly, the one that they made, I couldn't believe it wasn't me. I was like, that is me, 100. Wasn't that crazy, Lorette? And it was totally created by my team. They created the script in ChatGPT. It's just a tutorial video, and then it sounded just like me. Now, I did have to upload my voice. I did have to give a waiver and all that kind of stuff, but we'll show you guys all how to do that in the next training, and even how to use a tool called 11 Labs and create faceless YouTube videos and all sorts of great fun things. Anthony,
okay, Alicia, you got to cut it off. Anthony, she'll go forever.
Thank you so much for having us, Anthony.
I don't know. Do I want any much more than an hour?